Good day everyone, thank you very much for joining me for this episode. My name is Trainer Maxim and today we're going to improve your shoulder mobility instantaneously just with a few tricks. Okay, let's see how we can improve the shoulder mobility quickly with a couple of simple tricks. But first, the dilemma. The dilemma is that we cannot raise the arm up without compromising the spine. Typically, we compensate the lack of mobility of the shoulder with the mobility of the spine. So the arm is going up, 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 up. Naturally, the arm would want to stop here. But since our spine is mobile, we will continue, but only with the spine. Technically, our arm is up, but relative to the spine, it's not really up. If I align the spine nicely, my arm is still staying, my shoulder is still staying closed, and my arm is a little bit sticking forward. So now, trick number one to fix it. First, we need to get access to a muscle called serratus anterior, or anterior. It's attached to the inside of the blade and to the rib cage. You kind of can see it a little bit here. That muscle drags the bottom of the blade a little bit forward around the rib cage. So now, look at this. When the arm is going up without this muscle facilitating, that's what you're going to have. Up. Naturally, I stuck here. Versus when I think bottom of the blade is going forward around the rib cage. And see what's going to happen. Up, 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 up. And now you think bottom around the rib cage, one. And as you can see, the arm is already nicely aligned with the rib cage, and it also engages quite a few muscles in the upper back. Okay, now the second trick will include the first trick. It's a very small one. So when you're going with the arm up, picture the bottom is going forward around, one. And now picture in addition that the entire structure of the shoulder moves around the rib cage towards the spine. So that will further open the shoulder up, facilitating the movement of the arm overhead. And now you can see that my arm is even more aligned with the torso without compromising the spine. And even better, my core right now is actively engaged to hold the rib cage hidden, kind of pressed down, so that my spinal muscles have less incentive to facilitate the movement. Now let's see a couple of simple exercises you can do at home to reinforce these habits. Drill number one. You find any wall or a pillar, whatever you might have in the house or in the gym. You stand next to the wall, just very close. Stand tall, spine neutral. Picture that you're carrying some heavy stuff on the top of the head, and push into that stuff with the spine, so that you're not staying hunched or arched or anything else. So spine tall. After, place one arm on the wall. Typically your armpit will be far away from the wall. And now maintaining the light engagement in the core, like brace the core a little bit. Very important not to crunch, that's not the core, just brace, create the tension. And while holding it, picture the bottom of the blade going to the wall and see what's going to happen. Let's do it for 5 reps. 1, 2, 3, 4, and you can hold for 10 seconds. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Done. Rest. So very important, when you hold the position, you must not lean into the wall. So it should not be done like this, one and lean in addition, or you stand far so that you're leaning into the wall, one and doing like this. So it's not really about this stretching the chest or opening the shoulders by stretching. It's all about connecting to this muscle, serratus anterior, to learn how to engage it while the arm is going up. So this muscle must supplement the movement of the arm created by the deltoids and other muscles. So this guy is part of the active work of the deltoids. It's not an active stretch, it's not trying to force the shoulder into that position. Here we're actively trying to get access to the serratus anterior, very important. And even if you don't feel much movement here, It's okay, just keep trying, keep thinking that the bottom of the blade is going forward, and eventually it will start moving tiny amount of distance forward, and you will start feeling this muscle more. And the second exercise we're going to do to reinforce the second trick to open the shoulders is simple as well. So find any corner of the wall, any will do, stand tall, same idea, picture something heavy here, make sure that the spine is not leaning back or crunched, just stand tall. Make an active effort of bracing the core to the point that the rib cage is kind of heading to the wall, just like this. Not too much, no need to crunch, everything stays on the wall. The head, the back of the spine, everything on the wall, but you're just trying to create some sort of hollow body hold, focusing on the obliques, pulling the rib cage down to the pelvis. 1, that's it. After you bring the arms up, and you're trying to implement the first trick, the bottom of the blades forward around the rib cage. 1. And while holding it, you're trying to move the entire shoulder structure around the spine to hug the wall behind. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Hold it for 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 9, 10. Done. Good. During this exercise, you want to pay attention to the core, of course, so that you're not getting into this position. So the core is holding the rib cage tight and nicely tucked. Never mind if your elbows are slightly bending, it's fine for the first time. Ideally, we want to keep the arms as locked as possible, like this one, but they are going to bend a tiny bit, it's okay. Here we're trying to gain the access to the back muscles in combination with the serratus anterior still working nicely. So do this exercise again 2-3 sets, 10-20 reps each set finalized by a hold of 30 seconds. You can do that every day. You can do it as a warm-up or cool down. Okay, now go enjoy your day, do your homework please, and come back stronger. Cheers!